Generic greetings and welcome to Teeny Tiny Town. Today's beverage is a very nice rooibos or red bush tea. So welcome to the demo of Teeny Tiny Town. This is a fairly minimalistic, cutesy match-3 puzzle game where you have to match 3 or more of the same tile on the grid in order to level things up. So bushes to trees, trees to campgrounds, campgrounds to wood piles, etc. And the idea is to get the highest score possible. Let's just go to select map and I'll show you a little bit of the game. Going to go over to, you've got 5x5 green plains, you've also got a 4x4 expanding lands with water, and then finally you've got tiny trails, which is actually in a hex grid, but I'm going to go with the default 5x5 and we'll click play here. So we have basically tiles to place. So we've got at the moment on the right, we've got this flashing bush here to indicate that that's our next tile. It also shows you what is the next one on the top right as well. And the idea is we need to place it in such a way that we'll be able to combine this one. So we need to combine this with basically another 2 others or more of the same thing, and then that's, you know, what the game is all about basically. So I could position this one where it is now and then put another one up here. These are the empty tiles. You've got things like the campground and the rocks. Those are not empty, but all of the sort of road areas where the sheep are on, those are free. But it's important to remember that the last place you put an item is where it's going to combine everything. So if I was to place one here and then in the corner, that's going to combine those 3, but it's going to put this tree over there. So that's basically out of position now, but we'll see what we can do. So I'm going to go 1 and then 2 and then 3, and that's going to combine that. Then I'm going to go with maybe 1 and then 2, and then I'm going to combine these 3, and that gets to a campground. So the campground is quite close there. We'll combine this one, and we're going to go with maybe 1 and say 1 there, and then 2 and then 3, and that's going to combine that to another campground. So I'm basically wanting to try and get as many campgrounds as I possibly can. The next one's going to be a rock. I'll place it over there. Then we've got another tree which I can position in. I can position it there and go 1, 2, 3, and then there's another campground. There's another rock, so we'll combine rocks to make even more rock. And we're going to go with maybe 1, 2 and then 3. There's another campground on the corner. You can put these in your inventory if you were so inclined. It's not a problem at all. I'm going to place maybe the tree over here. I want to get sort of match 3 trees really, and I'm going to go with maybe 1, 2 and then 3. And then the problem is now is I'm running out of tiles. I'm going to have to say match in 1 there and 1 there. Another campground which I've looked at, and so I'm going to place it there, and that's going to combine all of those into the log pile, which is very handy indeed. That one can go there. There's another rock which I'm just going to place out on the corner. Going to combine these to a campground. Going to combine rocks. Actually won't combine them, but we'll place that one there. Then we'll go 1. Hang on, wait. Maybe 1, 2, and then I'm going to go that one, and then that one, and then we've got another campground which I can place in here, which is going to combine to a house because basically it was right next to the log piles and such, so 3 log piles into a house. So I can choose additional rewards, either some generic units of currency or an extra demolition. I'm going to go with generic units of currency because you can use that to buy these power-ups here. So let's go with another campground over there. Let's go maybe 1, 2 campground. Let's place that in. You know what I might do? I'm going to place it there because I'll wait until, I was going to say wait until another campground, and we've just got another campground, so that's going to combine that pretty well to get that big one, which is good. 1, 2, and then 3, and then 1, 2, and then 3, and now again combining all of those. 1, maybe 1 in here for a campground. There's a log pile I'm going to place in. I'm going to place it there. And we'll see what we can do on the rest of this one. Combine that there to a tree, and then we'll combine that to a tree. We've got another campground which I'm going to place in there, and then 1, 2, and I will store that one, but I'll then combine that, and that's going to go again to a campground, and then, oh brilliant, so we've got another campground which we can place there. I think it's randomly generated the things that you get. Anyway, let's go 1, 2, and then campground. I think I'm going to place in here because if I was to put it there, the next campground, it would then combine the rest of them, which will be very handy. So 1 log pile. Oh, okay. So I could put a log pile in there, then that'll gain another house. So we almost got 3 houses in a row. This is handy. Let's combine those into a log pile. 2 and then 3 for the wood. 1, 2, wood down there, 3 to combine to get another campground. And this is your moment to moment. This is what you'll be doing for the majority of the game. Another house over there, a bit out of opposition, but it is what it is. We're going to get another campground in here, and then more wood, and then we'll put wood up there, and then 1, 2, and then 3 for a campground, yes, and then 1, 2, and then I'll place this in the corner. Then we'll get that one there, and that was a bit of a misplay, in fact. What I'm going to do is that, and then that's going to get another good combination, which is handy. 1, 2, and 3. Another campground's being positioned here. I'm just going to place that in... I'm actually going to place it exactly where it... No, I'm going to place it there, because then we can put a tree there, and then we can go 1, 2, 3. Campground is going to go in here, and then another tree, and... Oh, no. Okay, that was completely out of sequence. That's a problem. That is a bit of a problem there. Will that kill the game? I don't think so. I think we've just looked out with the campgrounds a bit, and there's a good combination there. But you're seeing I've got a lot of areas that are just like 2, and you don't really want 2. If I was to place that there, would that give us another level up? Yes. Okay. So we've got another house now. I've got an option for more money or more redos. I'm going to say more generic units of currency. Let's go with that in here. And then it's 1, 2, and then 3. Again, bit of a misplay on that one. Going to go with 1 campground. I'll place in here, and then 2, and then 3. So that's that all right. I'm going to go with 1 and combine in the middle for another campground. Combine these 2 for a house. 2, and then 3, and then campground. Then another campground. 1, 2, 3, campground. We've got trees. I'm going to store that because I want to do this. There you go. And then this. Yes, now we're good. Campground. I think I'll place out of there. 2, 1 there. Combine those 2. Combine those. And 1, 2. Oh, interesting. Log pile. Another house. 3. Another rock, which will combine that. It appears that the rocks are the ones that you don't often get spawned, and I don't know whether that's just confirmation bias or whatever, but we'll continue combining these ones. There's a tree. 1, 2, tree. Yep, that was said. And tree over there. And then... Okay. I might have to start using some of the redos. I'm just very conscious that I'm having a bit of a problem when it comes to some of these. Let's go combine that there. Put that one in there. And then 1. That will combine to a campground. There's more wood. 2 wood. More trees there, but I'm leaving a lot of 2 tiles around. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go with some move. I'm going to move that campground to there. That's going to combine the 2. Didn't actually do much. I'm going to move another one to over there. That's give us access to a lot more now, which is handy. So 1, 2, and 3. And 1, 2, 3. 1. Then wood. And then we've got... I think I'm going to use my inventory and do that. And just use these up a bit. Like that. And then can combine those 2. But again, just aware that we're getting a lot of areas that don't have much here. I need to... Ideally, I need to combine these campgrounds. I can buy swaps. I'm going to buy 4 swaps. So I'm going to try and combine. If I was to combine the houses, that would very much work out. So I'm going to swap that and that. Then I'm going to swap that and that. And then that's got as a house. And I'm actually going to do another swap. No, I won't do another swap. Place that there. Undo that one. So there, there, and there. It's a good combination. Next one is a tree, so we'll start making trees this corner. There we go. Then 1, 2, 3. But again, left it in so it's 2 tiles either side, which is not what you want. Where can I place this tree that's not wild out of position? I think they're all out of position, truth be told. I'll put that in there because I want to put another one there. I'm trying to think if there's any other swaps I can make. There is. I can swap that. You know what? I'm going to put that there. Put that one over there. And I'm going to swap that and that to make this... Is it like a gold mine almost? Yeah. A couple of campgrounds in a row. There's a tree over there. Again, though, I've got a good habit of positioning things in the wrong order. There we go. Another campground. Third campground. Tree. Another campground. When you say words over and over, they start to lost the meaning. And that's basically the same for campground. We've got this house here. Wooden house. I guess I'll just place it in the corner. Let's go with good combination there. That actually was more luck than judgment, I'll freely admit. Can we combine another campground over here? We could, but that would just make another log pile. Would that help? Not particularly. At least we can start combining over here. There's a log pile. Start making log piles. Campground there. And make a good one there. So it's 1, then a campground, and then combine those to make logs. Then another camp, then trees, and then that one, that one. There. There's more tree. And I guess I do have another tree here that I can place. Yes. And then 1, 2... Oh, big rocks. We don't really have any big rocks. We have gold mine, and that's about it. Okay, I think if I was to do anything now, maybe swap over this, and I want to make another house and get 3 houses in a row, but I'm just a bit conscious that we don't really have the option there. Alright, I'm going to demolish that campground. I'm going to get rid of it, and it spawned another one. Brilliant. And I looked out there, very much looked out. 1, 2, 3. Then got another one. Can I store it? I can. Because I can go 1, 2. Well, I would like to place it there, but I'm going to go demolish that. Then I'll combine those. We'll get those, and then that one. There's a campground coming up next, which is handy, because I can then do this for a big combination, and that's going to get us over the next level. So we can either get, I was going to say that one, or there was like a crane one. Interesting. Okay, well, let's continue on. I could combine these. Let's swap that and that to get that house. Do these houses combine? These 3 houses? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do that. Because I thought that, yeah, it's going to at least level up 2, and we got loads of space now, which is very handy. So, more combinations. And I've already gone past my previous best, which is good. Which is handy. How am I going to do this one? I want to have it so the next one's a tree. Okay. Is it possible I can combine all the trees. Yes, I can go 1 tree, bush and bush, and then we get, yeah, huge open area. Brilliant. That's handy. There is more campground. Ah, no, it was after the fact. Alright, that was on me, that one, but I have got lucky, and I can do that. And combine those rocks, and then we could probably combine all of these rocks, actually. So what I'll do is position that in the corner, then reposition that rock and that rock, and then we get a gold mine. And then more campground, more better, in the middle. More trees, campground, trees, trees, campground there. Not ideal in terms of the position, but it will be fine. Let's go ahead and go 1. I'll store the tree. 2, 3. 1, 2, tree. Campground. Get it in the corner there. 3rd campground, then make it another house. And we have another tree. 1. I'll store that. I find it's useful just to store them and then combine them. And then we've got more houses. Can I buy more power-ups? They're very expensive now. 405. Very expensive. Okay. What I'll do then, we'll reposition that house there, and we make a slightly bigger house, which is all good. And these others, make a campground. And this is obviously the moment to moment. You'll be doing this ad infinitum until you fail, basically. But we've already surpassed my previous best. Total turns made, 331. Okay. That was a bit of a misplace, that one. I can go in the corner. Combine that one. Then go for a tree. And then tree there. Campground. Then another house. Then more trees. And camp. Another 3rd camp. Then wood. And a crane. Introducing the almighty crane. Cranes can serve as wildcards. Pairing 2 or more objects with a crane will result in an instant merge. Okay. 2 or more. Well, I'm gonna bank the crane. Why would we not bank the crane? It's obviously one of the most powerful items in the game. So we are going to definitely keep hold of that. That was a bit of a misplay. I do still have a tree though. I can place a tree there. There you go. There's a 3rd house. Sorry, 2nd house. So we're 3rd and we'll be away. Let's place that there. There you go. That one and that one. For camps. And tree. Another tree. Merge those. Oh, there's another house. So if we were to move this one down here, we'd be able to merge all 3, wouldn't we? Yes, we would. There's another house. And another house. That's a thing. If I was to place the crane in here, it would merge these 2. But then these were very close to each other as well, so we might look out. Oh, I think we've looked out anyway. So that goes in here. And then I could place a crane there or there. Or could I not buy another swap? No, I cannot buy another swap. That's a shame. It's expensive, that swap. Very expensive. Okay. I'll keep placing a little bit longer before we end the video. I definitely just want another... The next goal is to get to 20,000 points. Wow, okay. 20,000. Pretty good. Let's go with that placement, and I think I am actually going to have to use the crane. If I was to place the crane there, it would merge these 2 campgrounds and then merge the log pile, because it'll in a 3-log pile, and then you've got a wooden house. Okay. I mean, we've also... Oh, we don't even have any bulldozers. I could just purchase a couple of bulldozers and just open things up. There's no reason why I can't. I'm going to say delete that rock, because that's not really doing anything. And maybe... I think I am actually going to use the crane, maybe. Where would the best place for it be? Well, we'll get a tower block. We just need a 3rd tower block now. But it's unlikely we'll get one at this stage. Because we're sort of running out of space now. You see the order of position of placement it does matter quite a bit. But I'm pretty much running out of space now. I can make some of these. I can like bulldoze that to combine those. If one more campground spawns, it's like job done, because we're going to get all of these placed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to donate the last one, and then that combines into wood. But basically, that's going to be it. I could probably purchase some more demolition, but it's almost laying the track in front of the train at this stage. I'm going to get rid of that, put that there, and that combines all of that, which is pretty handy. Oh, there we go. That's opened that up. Right, so we've just got even more open areas now, which is handy. And then a good combination there, good combination there, great combination there. You get the idea. All right, actually, we actually got a lot further on with this one than I thought we would get. Either way, I'm going to back that up and call it there for this little look at the demo of Teeny Tiny Towns. This is Green Plains, the 5x5 grid. There's a slightly, well, it's more difficult. There's a harder one here. I think this might expand. I'm not too sure what that symbol means, but there's also water on that one. And then you've got your hex as well. But yeah, obviously there's a lot more sides to that one. Either way, that's been a bit of Teeny Tiny Towns. I call it Tiny Town. It's tiny. I've been saying towns, but it's Tiny Town. I hope you like what you see. Like I say, quirky little sort of minimalistic, cutesy puzzle game. I think the full version is actually out. I'm just running on the demo here. But yeah, if you like what you see, by all means check the link out in the description. Hope it's been a chill one if nothing else. And comment in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. And generic partings.